I told you Daigle was easy to beat. Well, you're the one that picked him as your backup.
I was expecting him to say Pennington there, and I don't know why.
Chad Pennington? Really? I
I
didn't know
really
Chad
don't know
Pennington was
why.
still in this fucking game.
I really don't know why I thought it, but it was there. The thought was there. I will say, I think he's roughly the same age as Tom Brady. They were drafted in the same year.
So how's it going, Ted? So Tanner.
I got your
It's
tip
going
scene
alright.
right here.
Guess
Oh
I'm
wait,
about to play
Tanner Hawk's
Hulk,
playing finally. Oh my, Hawk is not dodging anymore.
right? About time.
He ran out of excuses.
Hell yeah.
I've got my headset laying down, and I can still hear y'all's loud asses.
Who the hell did you play? McDowd? Or another guy in the league?
Duke Johnson's from the U, that's why.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Miami fucking sucks right now. They're such a disappointment.
I used to be a Miami fan. That's right. I said it.
What, a Hurricanes fan?
Yep, I used to be.
A lot of people say they used to be.
I
I
used to
think
be,
they're
but then
just.
they were shit.
I think they're just bandwagon fans.
No, I was originally a fucking Hurricanes fan, but then I switched to Penn State.
Yeah. What? No.
Oh, I mean, they ain't had to blow his spot up like that, but that's accurate.
I like them. I want this one. What are you doing, Holt? God dang, dude. I ain't got a fucking night.
Yeah, you did, Tanner. What the hell are you talking about?
I do.
I'd rather be playing Red Dead. How did I dodge when I was playing Rogue? Fucking idiot. GGFL advanced tonight. I had to play him. Shark's a bitch. Look at that picture I put in the MLA Facebook chat. That's my new dog.
Oh, you need another one.
Let's see. I'm
Ain't that
going to
right,
check
Tanner?
right now to make sure that this fucking game isn't being played.
What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. I just
Okay,
re-signed Goff.
Steelers Bengals are not playing. So I'm gonna go on ahead and I'm gonna Turn these injuries off.
What?
And
You
now I'm
know,
gonna advance this bitch.
you know damn well fucking El Scrubbo and fucking Murray playing.
Well, they played week 1 right as I was advancing.
Oh really? You know
Yeah, and
fucking
they wound up
Seymour
playing
Dodge
through the whole
fucking
fucking game, which is kind of impressive, but at the same time, I'm like, well, goddamn, guys, seriously?
Steve. I think that's Seymour Dodge El Scrubbo.
Yeah.
At least El Scrubbo tried to play Seymour. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with.
Play action power. Oh.
I
He's,
mean,
he's
El
fucking
Scrubbo took his chance and texted him at 2 o'clock
these
in the
fucking
morning and
Pikachu
called him at
memes are
3 o'clock in the
everywhere.
morning to play a matinee game. Hell yeah.
He said, white people in the 18th century, fuck black people. 100 years later, white people still fuck black people. 100 years later, white people still fuck black people. Black people
What are you
2018, man,
rambling
fuck
about over there,
y'all.
Billy?
White people. It's the
What are you rambling over
Pikachu.
there?
Oh, shit.
Cool.
That shit's funny.
Let's go El Scrubbo with the sim win.
Customer acts rude. Me acts rude back. Customer, that's a Pikachu meme.
So that Pikachu meme is taking over right
I
now.
know.
It's taking over the 99 and the 2000.
That's hilarious.
It's just this slack-jawed Pikachu picture.
In what draft? Oh. What? No, I don't like that one. Too.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. And this
I don't
will
think
not
Sid
be
Down's played a
returnable.
game
It's
this
out of the
year,
back
has
of
he?
the end zone for a touchback.
You played Daywalker.
Yeah. Well, he told me like 30 minutes, and then I waited, never heard from him. I texted him, didn't hear from him. And then texted him the next day. He's like, yeah, give me an hour, like right after I advanced. I was like, we advanced.
And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. No gain on the play there. Second down. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into
That's why I don't like top third power
We
quarterback.
know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere.
Is he always
That time
able to throw everything?
incomplete.
Okay.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Oh, that's your mistake. Good job.
They're going to look to throw.
Good job, Bill.
Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what
I
happened
forgot.
last
The only
week to really
passes
hurt their
Holt throws
performance
is
and
out
hold down their
routes.
production.
Tankins for
But
Hummers.
I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase
Well,
their
that's the only ones
proficiency.
you
That was a good
complete. I'm
start getting the
sorry.
playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they
Yeah,
motivate
okay,
them.
so
Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
He goes underneath to Drake. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
What the
And
hell
on the
Billy's
first
talking
drive,
about?
that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think
He's
so. It
tanking,
gets
that's
everyone
right.
involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
There's one
Escaping
open.
the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Also just got
And he'll be taken down, but not
Oh,
before
hey,
he
it's the
works it
MLA
past
play.
the 50. A Miami
Close
first down, that one going
HB
for a gain
will.
of 11.
That's the most ran play in the
So
MLA.
in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10.
No, it
at
really
the
is. Like
47.
everyone I played, they run that play. Crazy.
Looking
What
to
play is
throw.
it?
Close HB wheel.
Wide open receiver
I don't really
complete.
run that.
And he's
I run
taken
for
down
the drive.
inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Seriously, what the
Passing's
fuck
been on
stops
point
the
on this
fucking
drive,
out
hasn't
route?
it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball
Jesus.
downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation,
Yeah.
the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to
soft
throw the
spots
football,
tend to do
they have
it.
to be
Soft
pinpoint
spots
here.
are,
I was going to ask you about that.
cloud
Field
flaps.
shrinks, has to be
Good
sharper,
boy.
but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Drake. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Establish the running game.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Get out of that fucking hole.
They'll look to throw here. Forced out to his left, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. John Simon in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
You got long hair. Looks like he has long hair.
Bitch, don't tell me what to do.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
God damn it, catch this
They'll look to throw. They almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw. Now 4th down. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Who the hell is number 39?
So So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Why the fuck is my fullback returning kicks?
They go play action here on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number.
You hit him in the helmet.
20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around
hit him in the
24,
helmet.
28, 30,
Yeah,
they can be in some
catch
trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. Throw left side complete.
Hey, look around the MLA
He'll
play.
be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Close HB will.
When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
On 1st down, it's gone. And he's got the veteran here. It's Mike Wallace. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another 1st down.
Mike Wallace?
2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Yeah, he's on his foot.
Bringing my tight end.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Why the fuck are the
A
Eagles
loss of
or
a
the
full
Jets wearing
3
Eagles
yards,
jerseys?
and now it's 2nd down.
Those shits look like the fucking early 90s Eagles jerseys.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. He finds Malcolm Mitchell here. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Malcolm Mitchell, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Hell yeah.
I've seen that.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins getting set to go here. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point kicker. Exactly. You put him through the post, that's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I didn't even overthrow a 97 speed receiver.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
I forgot you play like Nick. I can't leave a single
Line of scrimmage again, the 25, 2nd and 10.
throw the cheese ball play.
Hell yeah.
On 2nd down, it's Drake.
No, you did it when they played the touchdown pass.
Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So he loses
Like 3 or 4 times.
there. Now 3rd down.
So now I remember.
Good opening quarter for him. remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play caller, though, isn't he? Because it's one thing to try and adjust when a guy is disrupting your running game. But when he's messing up your passing game as well, they may have to devote at least a second guy to him to try and keep him away from their plays.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
Man, I saw him hacking away at that ball, and it just wouldn't pop out.
I'm gonna get it.
Like, he was uppercut that shit. He was giving it that good hands.
He'll look to throw. Going deep here for Parker. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon with the Jackson possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. They take over 1st and 10 following the interception. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Well, I've been trying to tell Biz that the defense is broken. Because the offensive players don't even try for the ball.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get
Why
out.
are those guys getting fucking
They'll wind up
hurt
losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
I find it funny.
Your guys out there shanking them or something?
Wait,
fucking
you have
prison
Jesse
yard?
James, the outlaw?
Yeah.
So the first play of the drive lost 4.
No,
They'll
I traded
look to move
for
it
him,
forward here on 2nd and 14.
3rd round pick
I wish
for
I'd have known. I wish I'd have known Sean was offered. I'd have threw it.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. On the stop, Stephon Anthony with a tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
No.
Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
You know what you did? No. No. The next time you see your buddy, you slap him across the face.
And he's got a moonwalk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I texted you games.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Come to find out, you ain't shit. Hell yeah.
Oh, shit.
Again to Bell. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Damn. Le'Veon Bell dodged one tackle to immediately get his cleats knocked off on another.
He did.
From the 50, it's gone. Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That guy's already been hurt
This has
once.
to go down as one of the simpler
Now
routes
he's
in the
out for the
playbook,
season, probably.
but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
My offensive line already sucks. I don't need them to be hurt.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
They'll pitch it out to Bell. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage.
There's always
back
two
at the
guys
40.
there, no matter what.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
6 weeks.
Now a first carry for the backup, Isaiah Crowell. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
A holding call.
Sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
I think the penalty knocked me out of field goal range.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A little dump off for Corral. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, 4 down. 4 down.
A shotgun snap for Goff. He's got a man. It's Mitchell. He's up to 70 yards now in this first half receiving as he's got a 1st down. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The tackle that time by William Hayes.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. The give is to Bell. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
So it makes me spin to the
wind up
outside.
losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Jets on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun. Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. And you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Over under on how long it
this
would
one
take
taken just
SNB
inside the 10. They'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Those exact words.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Why does the man coverage give up deep plays?
A big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
No, I'm not
nice
pressing.
Pick up of 33 yards.
Man coverage by default tends to press.
It still doesn't make sense why he beats me over the middle.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Yeah, but there's only one player coming deep. So by default, they both should be there.
Going for the deep ball.
defense. He's fucking taking
And
the
nearly
ball.
picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Completion left side to Miller. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And some room to maneuver. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
After the run, Goff going to throw. That's into the hands of Wallace over the middle. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, here's Goff. Got an open man, it's a noon one. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Goff now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some space here. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Goff goes underneath for Bell. And he showcases the spin, a pretty good gain before he's taken down. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Goff on first down. A screen to Bell. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout. with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
I watched you run,
he hit his
try to run
first,
around.
this one from 40 yards out.
Pick up the right guy. And, like,
And
fuck this
Myers
guy.
able to knock it through. So we've hit halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the home team, the Jets, leading this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to
Like
Orlando.
this guy out here is already blocked, but I'm going to go try to block him.
EA Sports halftime report. Coach set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend
I
that
guess I
lead.
missed the fight
And
with
this is
Iowa
where
State and
I
Baylor.
enjoy talking
yeah.
about one of my favorite
They got in the
subjects,
fight.
tendency breakers, or
Yeah.
counters, as I also like to call them.
But the Iowa
You've
agents
done
were there.
things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments.
Right,
So
like
guess
Malcolm
what?
online, they're
You
all-
adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are
Yeah,
looking for some separation
Iowa.
in this ball game.
Adjustment to the adjustment.
Iowa
Without a
started.
doubt,
Yep.
show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Actually, no, Baylor started.
Wait, is this Iowa or Iowa State?
Iowa State.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward
It's
here.
like, well.
On 2nd and 14.
Wait, is this football?
Yeah,
Here's Goff
college.
now on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Obviously college.
Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a
That'd be
little bit.
cool
Felt like
if
it
it
was
was.
in the air for a while.
What
Yeah.
it does is allows a defender to gain some ground.
Hell yeah, that's gonna
come
be a
from
good game.
Long distance
I can't
and
wait
have a
to-
chance to affect the pass.
I can't wait to watch Matt
The
Barkley
Jets on
versus
3rd
fucking
down.
Josh
They've
Allen.
been good. 3 for 4 thus
Barnstormers
far.
in the elite-
This
in
is
the
3rd
Arena
and
League
14.
years ago.
Hell yeah.
That's where that son of a bitch Kurt Warner
Here's
came.
Goff. And he comes back with one complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I don't think there's
So
ever
much
been
about this
anything in
game
my
is just
life I hate
understanding
quite as
situations
much as
and
I
then
hate
having to execute, isn't it?
What
Guard
was
the
that?
first down sticks. Don't let them get
Yes,
there.
fuck that guy.
And they rallied and made the tackle.
Taken in at the 22. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And
I
it'll
keep
be
thinking
Dolphin
they were 80
football.
Landry.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready
forgot he's
for
not
their
a
first
Dolphin
possession
anymore.
of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine
Oh,
what
so
the
Jimmy
grease
Butler
board
went
looks
to the
like
Sixers.
at the half?
Cool.
Because
Tell me.
that's exactly what they printed up. Stop them
So
on
they didn't want
defense,
to take the
get ball
fucking
back for
Rockets
our
still.
offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen,
They are
but they got the
necessary
first part
building
done
team.
very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah,
Is
those
that
two.
Devontae Parker?
Yeah,
A good
Robert
pickup there. 8
Covington
yards on the first down completion.
Darius Saric. And I think a 2022
Facing a 2nd and
round
2
pick.
after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Yeah, but they could have flipped those first.
They could have, but
They're not as smart cooking.
On the give, this is Drake.
confident those not terribly.
Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2.
Heck,
it's
man, I
3rd
missed
and
it.
1.
Right now,
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level,
He just
make sure
needed
that
Joe
block's
Gimno to
secured before
complete
they
the set.
slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. Here's Matt Hawk now, as he should
That
be
was
able to
clearly
come
a
back
first
deep
down.
here with his first punt.
Clearly a first down.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. New York set to take the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
This is Bell, and he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
4 down.
To throw on 2nd down is gone. This is Bell on the dump off. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Black 20.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff.
Oh my God.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the
Oh,
33.
okay.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the
Oh,
equipment
yeah.
guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. If you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
That is caught inside the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
That's right.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. From back at the 8 now after the false start, another try at 1st and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. Well, the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And that will tie things up at 13. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field.
Yeah, that's super fucking stupid, man. Kind of surprising they ain't going for 2 here. Yeah. That makes sense to me.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's complete to Jesse James. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Clemson.
Now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Not saying much. I mean, Clemson's one of the best teams in the NCAA right now.
Now they'll try the sweep with Bell.
Yeah,
No room that
why
time.
don't
Getting
anyone
it to
block
about the
anyone? I don't
46.
understand it.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
When the user linebackers
Well,
out
they're
there,
trying to get it to the
the
outside,
fucking
trying to
linemen
get
just
to the
go fucking
perimeter, but not a
stupid.
whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving
Who do I
laterally,
block?
creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Why would you want to download that trash can?
The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
I don't think you ever played Scarlet.
Goff now to throw. Into heavy traffic.
Okay, how is that not
intercepted.
pass interference?
Picked off by Bobby McCabe. And he'll take this all the way down inside the
Just
40.
talk shit on Scarlet.
Anumwa, the intended target.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
What's the old
Yeah, good
adage? Be
game.
quick,
I'm
but
done
don't hurry.
trying.
Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
That's Tanner every day. During his man game.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Wide
takes it
open
off.
receiver complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And thanks to the interception, the Dolphins offense cashes in with 6. Well, so it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game, or mentally you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out now come the Jets. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here, 2nd and a yard from the 34. Again, it's Bell. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, boys, got four down.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Four down.
Now the toss to Bell running right. A very good move, but for a short gain out near the 32. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The Jets on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 15. A shotgun snap for Goff. Aduba's got it, complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. So now here come the Dolphins. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. On the move to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. You ready for a Captain Obvious comment?
Let's go. Go with it, please.
He had the 5 picks last week. He's got to be much more pleased. Just the 1 interception. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And not only is he pleased, his entire team is. Because throwing those 5 interceptions affects everyone. That's extra work for your defense and not enough possessions for your offense. He's flipped that ratio around in this game.
He goes underneath the Drake. Well, that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw left side taken in by Miller. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw here. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins add on to their
I'm so
lead.
disappointed this game folded. It was actually interesting.
Extra point splits the uprights.
The
And the
Blues and
decision to just
Bullets.
kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They'll go again with Bell. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. A first down carry now for Crowell. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Back to throw, Goff. The 20. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Goff. James has got it, complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
We're good. We're good.
Baby looks more like John Legend.
From the gun, here's Goff. That's into the hands of Wallace over the middle. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
They'll give it to him up the middle. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Out of the gun. Goff. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Quincy Enunwa, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. Myers kicks on the PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Here's Myers now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. That one looks like he'll throw here. And throw right side complete to Parker. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
That was the first down if he wouldn't have did that stupid
another
cutback.
timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Oh, I thought it was just the game
The Dolphins
animation.
on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8. They'll set up a throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taking it about the 36. Still going. And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a first down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
I've seen it. I witnessed it. I observed it.
What are you wrong with Jenkins?
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
Well, what a fucking terrible throw.
That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up
That was like fucking noodle arm right there.
nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Back to throw. And that's incomplete. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Oh, that's a big pickup right there. That play might have saved them. Now they got to get up to the line of scrimmage quick. They've got to spike it.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
Holy shit! Taylor, kick the goddamn field goal. Please
Fuck that.
kick the goddamn field
Fuck
goal.
that.
Oh
I ain't playing overtime tonight.
The decision is to go for 2.
This is it. I win and lose.
And this, in effect, is your ball game right here.
17.
All the incompletions you just threw.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
Oh, man. You are a bold motherfucker, Tan.
They'll try and run it in, and he will not get into the end zone.
In there, Holt.
The defense makes the stop of the game on the two-point try, and they might just get out of here with a
I
win
told you it was a bad call.
I don't want to play overtime. That's all it comes down to. I have no desire to continue this game.
This is fielded a couple
None.
yards deep.
It was a game you could have won, though, you dumbass.
How? He would have got the ball in overtime and scored, and it would have been over. Simple as that.
The clock cannot be stopped.
It would have wasted my time.
So
You had a chance, though.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for.
Yeah, my chance was to make that two-point conversion to win.
You threw
Take
that
a knee
game.
and go on into the locker room and celebrate.
I don't see how I threw it. I went for the win. Lots of coaches do it.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
Four quarters is enough, I imagine.
Wasn't it? Because
Hashtag
both
point
teams
shaving.
finding ways to click. And you know people who
Four
love this
quarters
game.
is
They
enough,
also
and
love
then-
baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for Miami, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to New England to take on the Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And fortunately for them, they'll have the early bye next week as they return to action in